Okay. Oops, I gotta do purple next. So here I'm gonna fill out and shade how much? 1.5. 10% and 5% is a half a box. I'm gonna fill it out the way Miss Busey said a student did, like this.
Can you do it up and down too?
You can, like I did before. Yeah. I just thought I would take
I mean, sideways.
Oh yeah, I could. That'd be another great way to show the difference.
So it doesn't matter which way you do it?
It doesn't, as long as you're doing half. Okay? So I could even leave this here. Maybe I transition to this just being my explanation, right? Would that be okay? Okay. 55%. Same as our warm-up, right? I'm going to fill in 5 of these boxes. And a half. How much are each of these boxes worth? 10, 10, 10, 10, and 5. Give everybody just a moment to catch up before I flip my page over. It's only a little bit harder. Okay. Here we go. We can use bar models to find percentage of numbers. For example, if I wanted to find 40% of 80, 80 represents 100%. If 80 represents 100%, how can I figure out how much each of these boxes is worth? Divide it. I have 80, and how many boxes do I want to divide it into? 10 boxes.
The neat thing about that is if I'm dividing by 10, it means I'm moving my decimal over. And I know some of you guys in math were doing the metric systems where you had to go up and down the ladder. You had to move the decimal over to the right or to the left. If you went up, you moved it to the left. If you went down, you moved it to the right. So if I move my decimal in 80, 1 over, what do I get?
So I've got 8 per box. That means each of these boxes is worth 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. These all add up to be 80. Okay? We know each box represents 10%.
How many would represent 40? I heard that. Deborah, thank you. I heard 4 back here.
Yeah, it's the same. 40%.
There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4.
Yep, so this is 40%, right?
So what is 8? Plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. Or another way I could say that is what is 8 times 4?
I would have.
I heard 32 back
This
here.
is all the math I'm doing for my answer, so I would. This is 32. That's
so
my
40% equals 32.
40%
So
of.
40% of 80 equals 32. So if I went and bought something for $80 and it was 40% off, I could figure that out and say it's $32.
Wow.
Another big, a real world situation that you could use this in. Because we all go buy clothes. try. If I know that every single box equals how much again? Percentage?
10%.
10%. How many am I going to shade in?
3.
3. So I'm going to do my percentage first. If I know this whole thing equals 50, what does each box represent?
10.
Nope. What do I need to do? I have to divide. So I have to do 50 divided by 10. What does that equal? 5. Thank you, Abby. So each box is worth 5. So I have 5 and 5 and 5. So I can do 5 plus 5 plus 5, or I could just do 5 times 3. That's 5 times 3. 15. So I know that 30% of 50 is realistic, is 15. Ooh, we got a challenging one. So, I have my 10, and it tells me that I have 25%. What am I going to shade in, Jose? How many? So how many of these am I going to shade in? 25%. 2 1/2. Good. I'm going to get you fun.
Awesome. How can I figure out how much each of those boxes is worth? Say it nice and loud so everybody can hear. Divide it. I'm going to divide 60 by 10, right? So each box is worth 6. If each box is worth 6, how much is a half a box worth? 3. So I'm going to put a 3 here because that's how much a half a box is worth. Maybe I'll make a note to myself so that I remember why I got 3. We did 6 divided by 2 to equal 3 per half box. Okay? Remember, notes is like you writing directions to yourself, right? So I'm writing all the stuff on the notes that I may not write on my actual assignment, but I'm writing all down on the notes so I can go back and explain it to myself. Writing this down? Okay. So if each of those is worth 6 and this is worth 3, to find my final answer, what am I going to write?
I'm going to write 6 plus 6. Then I'm looking, I got that 3, so I got to add 3.
6 and 6 is 12, 13, 14, 15.